democratic system in India. I would say the kind of false democratic system in India. So India became democratic theoretically in 1885 when Britishers they established a party called Indian National Congress in 1885. The idea was to bring I won't say democracy in India, democratic system in India, so that the way the political scenario used to happen in India in earlier days, that would be scrapped and new political scenario, the way the politics would run, the way the new term called government, sarkar in Hindi. So new term that came into the picture, that is government rather than sultan. Earlier, it was Sultan. So now Sultan is replaced by the government. And Sultan generally used to become through sword. Means one Sultan would defeat another Sultan, and he becomes the head of the government body of that region. Now it will be through voting system. So it is democracy, means democracy. So if it is people's system, since this democracy was something that was flourished in European country and America, so this democracy system was established in 1885 by primarily by British civil servants. So A.O. Hume's Alan Octavian Hume, he was the civil servant, and he established or he kind of founded a party called Indian National Congress. So yearly wise session happened, and the president of the party would preside over the session. So we talked about four people who kind of they taken care of the session. So first, anyway, A.O. Hume, he probably was not the president, but he was a founding member. Then Henry Cotton, we saw. William Wedenberg, he presided over two sessions, both happened in Allahabad. And we saw Alfred John Webb from Ireland. So he also presided over Madras session in 1894. So now India, so we progress one slowly, and then 1910 came. From in 1911, the capital from the Calcutta migrated to Delhi. I would say New Delhi. So New Delhi is another setup that is made by architect Lutyens, and whatever is required for the framework of democracy, the things were already ready, like parliament to presidential house to Kingsway, and then slowly they made kind of different acts like SC/ST Act that came in the Scheduled Caste Scheduled Tribe Act that came in 1931. 1935 they scheduled election also, because India was slowly it was sitting on top of democratic system, the way it used to happen in United States or England or other European countries. So, what India has achieved through democracy, if I realize an interface in programming, if I see computer programming, then if I want to follow something, then my class realize a particular interface. A interface has set of methods, means interface has a kind of a grammar which it consists in. So if democracy is an interface, then democracy has a grammar. Democracy has certain combination of things that a class is realizing. So class, whoever is following democratic system, then he would realize democracy interface and things would come inside it. It would start working in that fashion, and it should be like that. Okay, so if a country is following democratic philosophy, democratic fundamentals, then whoever is the first country who is following a democratic system, actually he is following that country. And then at least, like we talked about vectors, right? Essence of one vector, the energy that is flowing in one vector, is essence along another vector, dot product. Like if we see the democratic system, then India is following democratic system. First democracy, that is United States. and then how much it grew, how much it achieved. If democratic system India committed to follow, then it kicked out whatever the kingship what it has, Sultan system. So it kicked out Sultan system and it came to democratic system. So in object oriented or design pattern, design principle, democratic system is an interface which has a set of or combination of or order of rules that some country is following. So if I am following a way that I put my left leg forward, then I drag it behind, then I bring my right leg forward and then pull it behind, then I start walking, right? Means this is the way a person walks. So if someone is taking out left leg and then pulling it behind and then taking out right leg, pulling it behind, then again taking out left leg, pulling it. If this is called, this is a interface, if someone is realizing this interface and he's trying to do the same thing, he starts walking. Okay, if someone is following democratic interface, then he would be doing, if someone is following this way of moving the legs, he is walking. If someone is doing same thing, he is also walking. Okay, if he is not able to walk, then he is not following the democracy. So how much India is democratic since 1947? Now we will see that what India has achieved since 1947 as per the democracy is concerned. So I have put some data in the democratic system. I have compared with the United States because United States is a country which is the oldest democracy. So certainly whatever United States would have done by 1947, India has started following it. So what it has followed and what it has got. So democratic difference, population growth. So United States was 15 crore, 15 crore population in 1947. Now it is 30 crore. So United States grew 15 crore as population, twice. India was 30 crore. Now it is 150 crore. United States grew in population 15 crore. India grew in population 120 crore. United States grew in population by two times, where India grew in population by five times. Is this success of democracy? This is the question. Now, United States is the most powerful country in the world as far as economy is concerned. I won't say most powerful as far as real power is concerned. Other countries are also there, like China and Russia. They also hold a good amount of power. Okay, but economically, USA is the most powerful country. So now everyone wants to go to United States because the living standard and earning is higher. In that way, if everyone in the world is striving to move to United States, in that fashion also, the population of internal population of United States, external population that went inside United States, if we sum all together, still it is only 50 crore increment or double, 15 crore to 30 crore or 15 crore increment. India 30 crore to 150 crore, 120 crore. That is around 8 times to increment in United States. Okay. Now unemployment rate. Okay. Now population growth currency. So in 1947, United States currency, that is dollar, is equivalent to Indian currency, that is rupee. 1 rupee equal to $1. I am not talking about before that. Rupee was powerful, but still, in 1947, $1 was 1 rupee. Now, $1 is 84 rupees. Both are following same interface, democratic system. Democratic system in United States, okay, democratic system in India under Indian National Congress. Okay, so what India has got under Indian National Congress is five times population growth, 120 crore. Okay, whatever is the population of United States now, four times increased. Now the population is five times. Earlier it was half, two times. Now five times. Okay. Now currency wise, India has become 84 times weaker to United States. Weaker to United States. Population five times and currency 84 times. I won't say five times, it is eight times. There it is uh, it is a 15 crore increment. Here it is 120 crore. Okay, so it is eight times. Currency 84 times. Around 1000 times this country become weaker. 1000 times from from United States under the umbrella of Indian National Congress. Okay, unemployment rate, official data. In India, unemployment rate in in India is 9%. Total unemployed youth divided by total uh, youth who can work is 10%, 9%. United States 3.8. This is official data. Unofficial data is 90%. Okay, so in United States official data, unofficial data, there is no much difference. If 3.8 is the unemployment rate in United States, it would be 4, maximum 4%. 4% people are youth are unemployed. Here 90%. Unofficial data, it will be more than that. Official data 9%. Okay, GDP, gross domestic product. What is GDP? GDP is how much finished produce a country is making. A country is making car, country is making horse, okay, that it can sell. What is the finished item it is generating that it can sell? In other words, what is the productivity power of a country? Okay, if country is making computer, that it can sell. Country is making brick, that it can sell. Country is making building, that it can sell. Company is making software, that it can sell. Company is making cultivating rice, paddy, or wheat, that it can sell. How much product it is making, that it can sell? Productivity of the country. India productivity of the country is $33.6 trillion. United States $27 trillion, 10 times. Population wise, India is five times higher to United States, and productivity wise, 10 times lower to United States. Means per person productivity in India is 50 times lower to per person productivity in United States. This is INC, Indian National Congress, democratic. If 1 rupee was $1 in India and in 1947, and India was only double of the to population in United States, then we can say more or less productivity was same. Now Indians productivity is 500 times lower to American. Okay, COVID death. In India, the COVID death is around 5 million, 50 lakhs people died. 50 lakhs people died in India because of COVID. This is WHO report. I'm not talking about unofficial data, official data. And around 1 million people, 10 lakhs. So five times more people died in India. But see the official data. Official data of United States is again 1 million. They showed that 1 million people died. Where in India it was half million. Okay, 5 lakhs people died. Reality is 50 lakhs people died. Means how? What is the democratic system? How they show the result? USA, same result. Whatever they showed, minor difference. Okay, what WHO told. But in India, 10 times different in whatever the government showed and whatever the WHO report. Life expectancy, how much a person live in India? 67 years. Where in United States, 76.3 years. Per capita income, how much one person earn in India per year? Around $1,000, around 1.2 thousand dollars, or I can say $1,000. One person earn $1,000 per year in India, whereas mean average, where in United States it is $37,000. A person in United States earn around 37 times more to an Indian. Average family size, four and a half people in a family. There, three-person in a family. Geographically, India is one third of United States. I don't know about United States, but India is a shrinking country. Okay, since 1947, it is losing its land. In 1947, India became half of its size. Okay, Tibet and Kashi region gone, and this side, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Burma, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, all gone in 1947. So it became half of the size. Since then, it is losing its land. Okay, Jammu Kashmir, Gilgit Baltistan, Muzaffarabad area, now Haji Langar. Okay, now it is Demchok area is also under contention through China side. So India is shrinking country. Not only that, India is protecting its land. It is saying that whatever we have now, it is our part. Whatever we have, it is our part. But China is saying Arunachal Pradesh is part of Tibet. They are still encroaching. They whatever India shrink India is, still they are saying that it is part of our country. This is Indian National Congress, India. Defense budget, 74 billion dollar India. United States, $839 billion, more than 10 times. Educational institutes, IITs are considered as most intellectual, most highest intellectual in technology. There, the topmost IIT Bombay, I believe, their count is 149. Their number is 149 among the world's engineering college, technology, 149. Whereas MIT in United States is number one. So MIT of United States is number one. There are tens and tens of Nobel laureate from the MIT. So people who honored with the Nobel award, okay, Nobel awardee are I believe in 50s or 60s. Okay, here zero. Hunger index. How much people get? So out of 125 country in hunger index, India is 111. Okay, means people are hungry, more hungry. Okay, less food means higher in the index. So people get no food. Means half of the Indians they do not get two times food. Two times food Indians they do. I mean, this is Hungary official data, world data. I am not saying that this is my feeling. Okay, half of the Indian population, so around 80 crore people, they do not get two times food. Number one is United States is hunger index. No one is hungry. Okay, people get food. Okay, so jobless 90% and there 3%. Now income 37 times more, productivity 500 times more. So if I'm not saying that why we are not United States, okay, there can be many scenarios that led India to not become United States or better than that. But if we are following democratic system, the way United States follow, then there should be some similarity. Right? If United States is a democratic country, which India is following democratic system, the way engineering colleges are there, MIT, then IIT. Similar, right? Means everything there it is Bell Labs. Here it is Bharat Electronic Limited. BEL. There it is NASA. Here it is ISRO. Same, right? Everything is duplicate. I don't want to say duplicate, but everything it is for India is following same interface what USA is following. Okay, same democratic system, same educational system, everything is same. But there is no comparison on the ground. India is really a democratic country.